shit.
It went live really quick too.
It did.
Usually it's like a 10-minute hold where it's like, we're finna go live. Are you ready to go live?
Yeah, it's like no.
And today it was just like, boom, we're
also,
live.
I just realized you.
Why is Pop-Tarts sparking today?
Just started,
like, as I said, we're having such a good day, and here goes Pop-Tarts. It wouldn't be right if Pop-Tarts didn't do that. I said to myself, I'm going to move to a house with a soundproof room.
That's what you said.
I did say that. I said that I ought to go to a place that has a soundproof room or create a soundproof space because,
Well, normally she's pretty good though. Yeah.
See, look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. Look what you're doing.
I thought I did everything.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what you're doing.
No, I'm just trying to share. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm not doing anything.
You're doing something because it keeps. Are you done?
Feedback. Yeah, we're good. Oh, you know what?
Right.
You did do that.
I did. Because I'm trying to be doing the right thing today, and you're doing whatever you're doing. All I want to do is.
Baddest Revelers is here. Karema's in the house.
Hey, Karema.
Hey, Karema.
All right. There. I'm looking now. Hey.
Oh, you didn't see it.
Oh, what happened? Bourbon Pancakes. Yes. All right. Oh, it's Thursday?
It is Thursday. And it's 10-ish.
It is definitely 10-ish. We're a little bit past 10-ish again. But, we are working to be better people around here. Mm-hmm. It's difficult. But today we're being better people. I have my drink.
Ask you why.
And that means we get to toast. All right, today, what?
I'm ready for your toast. I had to readjust my hand. I was holding it.
Okay. We are toasting to mental health.
Huh.
I know,
There's
right?
a story behind it, isn't it?
Is there?
To mine?
To
specifically?
You? I mean, maybe.
You think I got mental health?
You was trying to kill people last week.
Was that last week?
That was last week. We only been doing this one week. And we were creating holidays, and all your holidays included death. So it might be for his personal mental health, but no, it's just everybody. I think we need to pay more attention to our mental health state and do things to be better.
Well, here's a question.
What?
Because I feel like, I think it's important. I feel like some people are starting to use it as like
a crutch.
Yeah, like, I can't deal with this. My mental health. And he's like, what, Nick? You know what I'm saying?
But I don't mean it in that way. I mean it in a way of I would really love for people to see a therapist, actually seek help. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the toast should be to seeking help.
Seeking help. Okay.
Seeking help.
Let me get these. She said, "Hey guys."
Hey.
She loves the lace.
Thank you.
Right. Look, well, she corrected it. Oh shit.
Hey.
What's going on now? Are we out? Yeah, we out here.
All the time.
We out here. You got half of it.
Hey, Sean.
Cheers. Cheers.
Got
Sophia,
bourbon.
Thank you so much. Bonjour, Sophia.
Uh-oh. You inviting your international friends again? Why are you like this?
Why am I like this?
He wants to be international so bad.
What you mean? Who doesn't?
You only no, I don't. Only you. This is very hot.
Sharika's in that.
I just want you to know that.
Hey, Sharika. He wants to know what kind of bourbon we're drinking.
We can't tell you that. So, until someone decides to sponsor Bourbon and Pancakes with bourbon, we just drink whatever we want. We can tell you that it is bourbon, but that's all we're ever going to tell you. And we drink different stuff every week. We go on a bourbon journey.
Yeah, and we've had some experiences. This particular time that I did, if you weren't paying attention to last show, if you didn't get a chance to see, I did buy the industrial size, so we're gonna be drinking this particular brand.
No, we not.
Why we not? I paid
because I get paid tomorrow. I'm buying some more.
So wait, which one's for the show? Because you're gonna drink all of this, and then whatever you buy is good, expensive stuff. You're gonna keep for the show. You gonna drink all of it?
What?
I don't know. I'm asking questions.
I literally said that you bought this big giant industrial size, and I'm not going to drink this for 5 weeks. I'm going to want some variety. That you can drink the same shit every week. No, I need other stuff. So I'm going to buy some more bourbon for next week.
This is for the season.
That's how much he bought. It was so much in this thing. We could do a whole season's worth of bourbon and pancakes with this giant bottle of bourbon.
All right. So I have an amber colored syrup. I know there's bourbon in it. I know.
There's always bourbon in it.
Know,
Like you can't. We don't even do things around here without bourbon in them.
You know what you should do?
And you know what? What?
You should say like there's 3 ingredients, so that way, you know what I mean?
No.
Well, it looks like okay. I was just trying to help me.
Just eat the pancakes.
Okay, I'm about to.
Eat the cake, anime.
Damn it. All right, what are we about to say?
No, you threw me off. It don't matter now.
Wait. Okay.
Where he's eating his pancake.
Caramel.
Pancake.
All right.
It's just pancake.
No, I'm talking about the syrup.
The syrup?
Yeah, it's a caramel, butter glaze.
You're very funny.
Is that? Am I wrong?
Yes.
You telling me it's not a caramel butter glaze bourbon syrup? That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. It's very
just
funny.
like that.
I know. That was literally so today I decided that I would be hilarious and just go as straightforward as possible. That is the plain ass pancake and plain ass bourbon syrup. And that's
the funny thing was
what?
I didn't taste the pancakes yet. Like as far as like trying to find the flavor. But I was like in my mind, I was like, this is some regular ass. I was gonna say in my mind,
I knew you was gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's a bourbon butter, whoopty flippy flop. And I'm like,
no, when I looked at it, when I poured the syrup, I'm like, this is maple syrup. She didn't even try. She just warmed up maple syrup. That's what I was thinking.
I made it, but yeah, no, I don't have any syrup in the house. But I made it, but it was just straight up syrup with bourbon in it.
I should have said what I was thinking.
What did you gonna say?
What I just said. This is maple syrup. Like it didn't seem as like what I'm saying.
Listen, plain old pancakes. But you know what? Plain old, but they're good, right?
I'm gonna say, but honestly, this is the classic cake.
Classic.
It's the classic stack. Is that a good name for it?
Yeah.
Classic. We had to.
We had to brand it. It's classic.
All right.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, how was your day? I didn't ask you that. Did you have another amazing, fabulous day like you always do?
Of course, I had a fucking amazing day.
Is he not annoying? Does it annoy y'all when somebody is always happy and always has a great day? There's never anything going on with them. It's always, my life is amazing. I don't know. That doesn't bother you at all?
I mean, I don't necessarily like project it and annoy people with it, but you fucking asked me.
No, I'm asking you. Have you ever met a person?
I'm sorry, I took that.
I'm not talking about you.
I thought you was talking about me. I'm sorry.
I am talking about him because he gets on my fucking nerves. But I was saying, like, have you ever experienced someone that, it's always, there's never anything going on. Everything's great all the time. That doesn't ever.
No, that's why I wanted to be that person.
So you met a person like that?
No, I've never met a person.
You want to be that person to annoy other people?
Whoa.
Got it.
That's not.
That's how he is.
Renika wants to know where the
likes to annoy people. Oh, Renika, there are so many projects that I'm supposed to be working on. Don't be serious about it. I don't be doing it. I don't even know what to say.
We need help.
I have like 3 projects that I'm supposed to be making happen. Some for Bourbon and Pancakes, some for my personal shit, just to grow myself and my brand. I'm supposed to be starting another podcast. Listen, I'm tired. I don't be getting nothing. I get like the amount of things I need to get done versus the amount of things that actually get done, they're not equal. It's terrible. Yeah.
My niece said good night, y'all.
Good night.
I'm not going to be able to make it the whole show, but we appreciate you stopping by.
We do.
And Sean's in the house.
Hey.
Appreciate you, Sean. All right, look. All right.
You ready for what we're talking about? I feel like you're going to enjoy tonight.
I'm going to enjoy it?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're not going to be on the wrong side of this.
I feel like I'm always on the wrong side of shit.
No, not tonight, baby. Tonight's your night.
Why is it my night?
Because this is
just setting me up.
No, this is your moment. Why are you looking around?
Because I don't know. I don't know. You're really nice to me today. Everything's all. I don't know. Something.
What?
I don't know. Something just.
Everything's awesome. So the topic is: are you gonna try to cuss right today?
Protect your fucking seed.
Oh my God. See, I told you it was your night. You got it. No, like literally, like as many times I hate the way you cuss, you got it right today. So protect your fucking seed, man. So to give this some background, it's something I've slick wanted to talk about for a little while, but there's always been, I never really could quite figure out how I was going to position it or where to start talking about it at. But lately I've heard about this thing called the manosphere. Have you heard about the manosphere?
I haven't been invited.
This is where all the men come together to commiserate with each other and talk bad about women. That's what I got from it. But this is me exaggerating. But it's where men can go and be men, right? And something that's been going around the manosphere is a concept called forced fatherhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enlighten me, educate me.
Oh, come on. You're not gonna help out at all today? Okay. Forced fatherhood, from the way I understand it, is that two people have sex, right? And then the woman gets pregnant. And then the man says, "Oh, I don't want to have a baby." But then the woman wants to have the baby and she has it anyway. And now you are forcing him to be a father after he told you he didn't want the child. And then he gets forced to pay child support and forced to possibly have visitation and forced to deal with you when he really just wanted to have sex with you and leave. And which brings me back around to the topic of protect your fucking seed. Right. Because that's how I feel about it. So I don't know if you're going to have a different thing, a different take on it. But for me, I feel like the men have a perfectly good time to say they don't want to have kids. And it's before you have sex with somebody. You either choose people that you're okay to have that you're okay to have a baby with, or you get a vasectomy, or you pull out, or you use a condom. There's just all these different ways that you don't have a kid. And I felt like because you're a man of a certain age and you don't have any kids, then maybe you have this all sorted out and you could give the brothers some insight into forced fatherhood and why you haven't been forced into it.
Wow.
I know, right? That was a lot, right?
That was a lot, and then you put me on the spot.
I try to. That's what I do.
Now address the manosphere.
Address
to the men's delegation. That's not. That's not.
No, the men's delegation. Well, they're probably one and the same, possibly. The men's delegation is my own personal.
So the men's delegation is like a group of people. The manosphere is the place.
Maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to put it.
Yeah, if it all like you want to make everything come together.
Okay. All right. So.
Forced
fatherhood. Forced fatherhood. How do I feel about it?
No, like how have you managed miraculously to not be forced into fatherhood?
Wow.
Does it feel miraculous for you?
No, it's not. It's actually it's skillful. I'm skilled. Yes.
I was trying so hard to hold her. I hate you so much.
No. That's like with the fourth time. That's the thing. You can get people to spit your drink.
Oh my God, he's an idiot. I have paper towels right here, thank God. What is wrong with you? Because I was cool till you said it again. I was like, I was holding it. I was like, I hate you so much. Okay.
No, it is a specific, it's deliberate.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
so
sure.
I'll take it from what you said initially. I don't partner myself with anyone who I'm like, you know what, she would make a great mom. I won't even, if I think that you won't be, I can't, because if that does happen, you kind of got to be smart, nurturing. You got to be able to actually rear a child.
So you don't run around having sex with people that you wouldn't be okay having a kid with. I feel like that's kind of like rule number one, right? Of protecting your seed.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying, okay, and then people are like, because I'm really hardcore about it. Like me as a person, I'll be like, if you don't want to have kids, then don't have sex at all. People say that that's too harsh, and there's a lot of different ways and whatever. But I'm just kind of like, but if we're gonna be out here, and then we have to have these conversations where men don't want to be accountable for their actions, because to me it's like we're both here, we're both doing whatever we did, and then in the end, the woman has to be ultimately accountable, and the man gets to say, "Oh well, I told her I didn't want it." And walk off.
Renika says skilled with question marks.
Exactly. I wasn't ready. I was not ready at all.
You mentioned all different ways, and only two of them require skill. The first one is selecting the right person.
That's a skill.
And then the other one is
having a strong pull-out game. Why can't you does all this make you nervous?
No, but
You don't like
no,
this
we're a
conversation?
team, so you say the things
That he doesn't want to say.
that I can't be caught
Because
saying.
I could just say anything because fuck me and my life.
Well, no.
If my kids happen to come on here and see me talking crazy, nobody cares.
If I want to run for office, there's no soundbite there.
Oh.
And you said it.
Well, what if I want to run for office?
You should have done it.
Why in the hell is Pop-Tart sparking?
It's okay. It's all right. It's part of the thing.
It's not okay. She makes me sick.
It's kind of
I'm putting her outside.
But, but the selecting of the person. So I think now this is the other part too, though. I mean, I'm gonna have to talk over it. It's just gonna be weird.
I was gonna tell Gemma. Thank you. Gemma's gonna go see why the dog is barking. I'm sorry, y'all. You know what? This is what gives Bourbon and Pancakes personality. The dog barks. My kids come through. Who knows?
Right. You know what though?
What?
You know what I appreciate? Remember early on when the internet be tripping?
Yeah, we don't have that. Well, what's gonna be? Yeah, we moved to the living room because the internet's on this end of the house. We was on the way other end of the house where it was quieter, but the internet didn't always work. You know, you win some, you lose some. You gotta compromise.
These days we haven't had any issue. Anyway, the point is, so the other part. So the other thing if you select the person,
right,
a male in this particular case,
right,
then says, "Hey, I'm out." It's kind of on you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. Look at me, I'm a professional baby mama. I had 4 dudes walk off and be like, "Hey, I'm out."
Wasn't some of it too though? You were like, "I'm good."
No, I'm always good.
Yeah,
I'm always good. But I mean, that doesn't. But just because I'm good doesn't mean that you get to walk off. I mean, that's not how it works. But I think that a part of my persona is that people always assume that I'm good and I'm gonna be good and I'm gonna take care of myself and everything's gonna work out. But I think it's interesting because I have a friend who is going through a similar situation right now, and he's my friend, so I'm trying to not go hard on him. But you didn't have a baby with a motherfucker you don't like, and you gave her the abortion money or tried to give her the abortion money, and yeah, she didn't go get the abortion. And I'm trying to be on your side on this thing, but I just feel like, bruh.
Yeah. I mean, again,
like, what was you doing? Like, was it a drunk night? Like, what's your excuse? You know what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, really,
but there are men out here that are real live saying that they are being forced into fatherhood. And they feel like that after they have had sex and done what they did, that just like the woman gets the opportunity to go and get an abortion, they should have another opportunity. What? I'm being serious. Yeah. They should have another opportunity to be like, yo, I don't want to have this kid. And it just be, that's it. Then it's binding, sort of.
Michonne said, but you're so right. I'm going to assume that he was referring to what I said.
I'm assuming
that I was right. I mean, I usually am. So I appreciate you, Sean, for supporting what I'm saying. I appreciate that.
You ain't even said nothing.
A couple comments. So, oh wow, there's a term for that. That seems like single mom by choice.
They say that as well. They will say that you chose to be a single mother because you're choosing to have a child that he said that he didn't want. But the term lately that they've been using is forced fatherhood to make it feel even worse, because they really want to address, because even if you're a single mother by choice, you can still file for child support. And where we're headed to on this road is they want to say that they're not liable for child support because they didn't want the kid. So if I can prove that I didn't want this kid, then I shouldn't be forced to pay child support. That's why you're forcing. You're forcing fatherhood on me.
Do that. Okay, so look, this might be the weird like twin Gemini thing, right? So
can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see their point of view?
So philosophically,
I'm a girl. I don't see it.
Philosophically, I can kind of understand, because if there's two parts of that one part. So watch this. If I said initially, or the man said initially,
before we ever had sex,
I am not going to be around.
I don't want to have a kid with you.
But if we do,
I'm just here to have sex with you.
Whatever happens.
I don't even like you like that.
So whatever happens.
I don't want a relationship.
If that's set up up front,
I don't want a kid.
And then you do it anyway, then I feel like.
But we did it anyway.
I know. I'm breaking it down.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm saying philosophically.
Okay.
If a man says it, I keep saying if a man says it.
No, you.
If I say it, if I tell you.
If I tell your ass.
I'm not gonna be around.
That I am fuck you and that kid. This is stuff you can't say.
And then as a child.
And then I fuck you, and then you get pregnant, that's on you.
I might interpret it. I like it.
Right.
So if that happens, and then we have a kid.
When that shit go down.
I'm doing what I said. I'm a man.
And you gotta shout it? I'm doing what the fuck I said I was gonna do.
So if that happens, I feel like that percent is still both of them, but the ratio is more so on her. The percentage is more so on the young lady.
That is so interesting.
Right? Philosophically. Now when we
so you can just spread your seed far and wide and have no consequence. Because you set up front, I don't want no kids.
Always gonna
but
be
then no, because that's the point, is to not have consequence.
No, the consequence, because other things can happen. It's
like
just
what?
Like you get to walk away. Now, other things may happen. Like you still may get the child support.
But no, that's the point. Like they're trying to really make it like grounds. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to go so far as trying to get a law passed or whatever, but it's basically like, I got grounds to say I don't owe you child support and fuck you. I'm not giving you nothing because I told you.
So Sean says that's when you recorded it. Or
see, it's a contract. Yeah.
Right.
Like make it legally binding. I'm having sex with this bitch and I'm a nut in her, but if she get pregnant, that's on her. Sign here.
That would be very interesting for what is that? Hatchet. What's the other judge?
Oh yeah. Oh, one of the judges, Judge Hatchet, Judge Maybe. I don't know these judges no more. Judge, whoever.
Matters, any of those. So that would be interesting for that. But I don't know if you could. Can you do that? If you sign it?
Is that a binding contract? Are there any lawyers in the house? I don't know how it works.
So philosophically, now when we talk about morality, I don't agree.
Oh, okay.
I don't agree because
so you can get where they're coming from, like where that could make some kind of sense. But
when we talk about morality, because when you're grounded in some sense of morality, it's like when I do this thing will happen, right? This good thing, a good thing happens, a bad thing, whatever. So if you say, I'm gonna have a kid and I'm gonna walk away from it, you know in your mind there's a human being that's gonna have half the support that it actually needs. And if you can literally do that to another human being, like you can walk away from a kid, kind of a fucked up human being, I think. I think you're a fucked up person. If you can just
a lot of fucked up people out here.
No, I think more than half of the human beings that exist right now are fucked up individuals. Does that make sense? So philosophically, I understand. Like if I tell you I ain't gonna do it, that's okay. I get you. But when you're talking about morals, yeah, that's not right. It's not cool. And obviously, there's gonna be some devastating things that happen to the father and to the child and the mother. So it's like no one really truly wins unless you're.
I mean, I think he wins. If you don't give a fuck and you just move on with your life, that's not a win for him.
No, I don't think so. I think it eats at people.
Do you think?
Mm-hmm.
I should call one of my baby daddies and see.
No, I think so. Especially if something happens to that child where they become any type of success. It doesn't matter, any type of success.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so like my son, my one son, he was a valedictorian. He went to Notre Dame and all that. And his father wanted to come to the graduation. And I was like, no, you don't get to come to the graduation. Like,
right, you don't get to celebrate the thing. That's what I'm saying. So
how you get to, like, and then people told me I was wrong. I was like, you don't get to come. I done been by myself for 18 years and went through whatever I had to go through. My son was a premium promotion. No, so you don't get to come.
So is that not kind of evidence towards that it eats at people?
No, I think you just really wanted to celebrate that your son was a success. But I don't know that eats at you. I just feel like people like to be like, it's like, okay, another situation. My other son had a baby. And then my other baby daddy want to post on there. My grandson walked in. You weren't even a daddy. Why? How you get to be granddaddy? Just go sit down. Just take a look at the pictures and enjoy yourself. But I think people like to just have attention. Oh, I got a grandson. You don't even know your son. That's weird, right?
I think it is strange. So this is what we need to turn it back on. So
I'm sorry. Let's focus. We got comments, right?
Right. A little couple. So I'm gonna read a little second, but I want to reposition it for a second. Where do you guys stand on that? Is who
understands forced fatherhood, and somebody give us a better perspective, if you do, of how that works mentally and why it makes sense.
Now, and I will say this. Let me just throw this out there, and this might fuck up my invitation or my membership to the manosphere. I don't know right now. But I think the concept of forced fatherhood is weak. Like it's a weak concept. It's not coming from a strong place.
Right.
It's not a strong argument. Again, in anywhere you want to put it philosophically, even though I say I can understand philosophically, it's not strong though. It's not a strong place to stand from. morality is not strong. So it's kind of like, really, you're a grown ass man and somebody forced you to do something.
Yes, because I said I didn't want it.
But you made a choice. And
I
now
gave you the
forced.
abortion money.
And that's where the skills come in. You can't. I mean, I could. I mean, literally. You know what I mean? You just can't. You can't. You can't.
What could you do?
Catch me.
What?
You can't catch me.
You can't catch you? He's a thief in the night.
I'm not gonna get caught up. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna get caught up. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna happen. Oh, Camilla's in the house.
Hey.
I appreciate it. Mashama's in the house.
Hey, Mashama.
What up? What up? What up? Okay, so look, I want to run through these real quick.
Okay.
I think they're the most important ones.
Okay.
Sean says you're right.
Oh God.
And you're not wrong. And those are the same thing. But I appreciate him saying that. I think I was talking about it.
I feel like you weren't.
Maybe. Prince says you need like a sex NDA.
What? Wait, what's the non-baby agreement?
Yeah, I like that. I think that's important. I think that's very important. You know what I mean?
Okay, but I'm saying, like, okay, so if we have this non-baby agreement, can't the man then agree not to be doing what it takes to get me pregnant? Like, there's a lot of
That's
things.
what I'm saying. I think it's weak. I think you have to start initially with selecting the right person. Either making a decision whether to do it or not. Like, if you just like, I can't, it's too good. I can't get out of here quick enough. Then
I don't know. I'm not a guy. You know what? I want to be a guy like for one day. I just want to know what it's like, because it seems like that y'all have a serious issue with it.
Well, you know what?
So I'm trying to figure out, like, what is it like? Because on my end of it, we can stop at any moment, and I mean, it's all right.
So I'll just put a little context. Just a little bit. It's like, it's real. Like, they be calling you, right? They be like trying to pull you in. You know what I mean? And you got to think. Like, see, the thing is, I'm relatively extremely rational.
Right.
So I have to think. I'm like, yo, you finna fuck up everything.
Okay.
Like, everything's finna, that little savings.
Your whole life, it's all fucked.
Your new Robinhood account, it's gonna be fucked up because you want to spend all that money now. Because you in too deep now. You got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So
I got 5 kids.
I have nothing to prove. So I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm you know what I mean? Does that make sense what I'm saying?
I got 5 kids.
Well, they obviously. I'm just saying, my future flashed in front of me. I'm like, yo, you can't. You got shit planned. You can't do this. So
I think I made people feel safe and feel like, my future gonna be fine. She gonna handle it.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just saying, that's what I be thinking about. I'm like, nah, son, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do this. You got to get out of here. So it's again, deliberate, strategic. And I go in with a game plan.
Yeah, sure.
You got to.
Yeah, absolutely.
How to stay focused. You know what? That's a whole nother conversation. That's another conversation. Please. Talk about it.
Read the comment.
Because you can't see them.
No, I can't.
Okay.
You can't either. You had to lean in.
Yeah, and I know. Hold on. Because it's
look there.
Oh, that's true. Damn, that's deep.
So smart.
Who, me or you?
Me.
You are.
I know.
You are. All right. That's why. You can look at it too. Now.
No, I still can't see it.
That's why.
Y'all know I'm blind, right?
You always wear protection, fam. If you don't and you produce a seed, then step your ass up. Doesn't matter if you're a queen or a thot. Right.
I like that. Thank you.
That. It don't matter.
Thank you, Sean. That's so smart. But my thing is, because my thought about it is like this: if you fucking thoughts, like, why would you do that? First of all, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a dude. I don't know. But I learned like really, really, really early on not to be sleeping with people that I wasn't cool having a baby with. It's weird for me. But somebody got to fuck the thoughts. Somebody got to do it.
I had to go back because I know you
graduation. I didn't graduate from anything, but my children did. See all these diplomas behind us. Boom, that way. Boom, diploma. This is diploma on his side. Boom. None of them are mine.
Educated motherfuckers.
My kids is educated.
Right.
I ain't graduate from nothing.
And Nika says she has a lot of facial emojis for those who are on Spotify right now.
Whew.
Is what she says.
I saw that.
I think the explanation is in this one.
It's rough.
The explanation says, I believe I'm quite uncomfortable at this moment.
He was carrying on, wasn't he? I was trying to keep a straight face. with you being a thief in the night and coming with a plan, and I thought you would explain how it felt. I was really uncomfortable. I hope that was the moment when you got uncomfortable because I was just like, I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know. I don't think I'm incorrect.
I don't think you're incorrect. I just don't know if we're ready for the explanation of what it feels like.
Oh, yeah, it's deep.
See, it's deep.
You know what I mean? And you, if you don't have,
it be calling him.
You don't have a mental capacity, like this fucking mental fortitude to stay focused and not like you gonna have the decision to make. I'm sorry.
But the decision, like I said, so for me, I was just trying to figure out how the decision isn't already made. Like, I feel like you got to come to the table with a decision made. Like, is this the one? Am I going to make her my wife? Is this the one? Do I want to take care of her and this kid all this time?
When you talking about? When is that conversation?
Prior to putting your dick in her.
All of that?
Could you think of all that before you put your dick in somebody?
No, I do. I'm just saying, but I don't know if that's a standard. Go ahead. I'm just trying to.
I mean, the raw dick. Like, I ain't saying just the dick.
Oh.
Like, just give her the. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought. I don't know how shit roll because I don't be single all that much. But I thought that initially you used, you got everybody protection, right?
Yeah. So
you ain't just meeting strangers.
You said meeting strangers?
Meet
like meat?
I didn't mean that, but I meant, I guess so.
You're cleverer than you see, subconsciously.
There we go.
Meeting people. I don't need that.
Just out here meeting people.
No, okay, so you're saying like before you do the raw,
shouldn't you already have all that in mind?
Yeah. I do.
But we have to think about the brothers that don't. So what's the solution? Because I hate just throwing a problem out there and not having any kind of solution. Like, is there a way for women to give men the second opportunity that they're asking for?
Damn, I don't think so. I want to say yes because like we could move the show forward, but I'm like, I don't think so.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
I mean,
damn, I don't know.
They really feel like they're being forced into this situation because once I say that I don't want the kid, no matter what I do, I said I didn't want the kid.
I feel like the solution starts at the very beginning of like, am I gonna fuck this person? It seems like it starts there because after that it just unravels and it's just crazy, right? Because then you have two people with two different perspectives and two different philosophies and two different, what?
You're doing a whole food in your mouth thing. You got the chipmunk thing going, and I'm trying so hard.
I'm so sorry.
Just eat the food.
I know, but I had a point, and then you made a point, and then I was like, I'm gonna eat this pancake because I haven't touched mine really like normal. But now I'm
now you're doing this weird chipmunk pancake thing. Put a thing up there.
But I have to read it now.
No, I think Mama said.
Oh, you can read.
I think I can. Oh no, I'm trying. I'm trying to help. Mama said, "Don't lay with someone you don't want mothering your kids." Is that what it said? Yeah. See. Y'all had good mamas. There are mamas out here apparently that didn't tell the people that, right? I don't want to assume that everybody had the same raising. I think that, but at a point, we all went to sex ed in school, right? Or you figured it out. Like at some point you have that conversation, you know where babies come from. Once you figure that out.
Well, you know what? Okay, I'll tell you what my mom said. That fucked me up, right? I mean, teenager, right? She was like, look, I can't control what you do. You can do whatever you want to do. If you have a motherfucking kid and you living in this house, you can't live in this house. And I was like, fuck, I like this house.
Well, that's rude.
It was a nice house. You know what I mean? It was a nice house. You
okay.
Know, it was,
threatening you with homelessness.
Nice, right. So basically, she was like, so you can do whatever you want. So that gave me the free will, right?
Right.
Well, whatever I want. But the consequence was, but you got to get the fuck up out of here. You can't, I'm not taking care of no kid.
My kids actually had a similar stipulation that you can do whatever you want. Once you're old enough to do whatever you want, you jump off the porch, do whatever you want. You just can't do it here.
That's what she said. She's like, you can do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Have a kid, you can't say
my
here.
one child that has a kid, not here. All the other children, here.
So I like home at the time. I mean, 12th grade, not 12th grade, 11th grade. Well, she told me
gonna have another grandchild.
Yeah, you told me.
Oh God.
You told me like 8th grade.
I feel so old.
But 9th grade, I'm like, I kind of like it here. Food.
Okay.
I got a bed.
Yeah, food and a bed.
Hot shower. Why the fuck would I fuck this up? I'm not. And that just stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, I'm
Some
not gonna.
people
And
are
she
more
wasn't gonna help. Oh,
motivated
that's
than
the part
others.
too. She was not gonna help me. It
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
like,
I'm not
you
helpful.
gotta get out. She was like, I am not helping you. I'm like, you're not gonna help me? So I ain't helping. All right, look. So you got that. Renika says, the mental fortitude? Oh, my goodness.
He's carrying on today.
Prince says, if you don't know your stroke number, you shouldn't be shooting the club up.
I hate him.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You got to get that. Look, you know what?
So do y'all be counting in your head? So now we're in a whole other conversation. But like,
so
are you counting in your head?
When you talk about strategy, you have to know. It's so much into. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I know thyself.
We gonna help the brothers protect their seed tonight. So you need to know your stroke count. You need to have the mental fortitude.
You got to, because
you need to.
It was a particular comedian. I know we don't really promote people.
No,
I kind of want to promote a certain person, but I'm not going to. But it was a particular comedian. Was like, if you got to sing your ABCs in your head to stay focused, and that's what you got to do. Whatever you got to do to stay focused, do that. So that you don't.
Right.
Do that.
Right.
You understand?
I'm with you.
Right. So whatever, and that's what mental fortitude is. You have a game plan. I have shit to do. If I have a little nigga, I ain't gonna be able to do that shit.
Okay.
So the game plan is don't have one of them.
Okay.
Whatever that means. And the thing is, we talk about like having like we call them things, condoms.
Oh, those things.
Those things. You know.
I don't like them.
So. I don't trust them though still. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Because it's like nothing's 100%.
Nothing is 100%.
Except not having sex. 99.9. Well, no, that's not even 100%.
What's wrong with license?
No, I'm just saying nothing's 100%.
Nothing is.
So even the not having sex is not 100%.
Are you sure?
Jesus.
Well, Jesus doesn't fucking count.
It does count.
Do you really believe the Jesus story?
That's a different conversation. But
we can have it.
So some people have subscribed to that, and if that is
but
true,
that's the case, I have 5 immaculate conceptions. That
immediately knocks it down from 100%
no one has ever touched
to 99.9.
And I just keep having these babies. It's a miracle.
You're fucking Mary Magdalene? No, that was the one that was.
No, that's not the right Mary.
There's too many.
Why would you do that to me?
No, I was trying to.
My mom was gonna name me Mary. Did I ever tell you that?
Whoa.
Yeah, really.
Well, and it's actually
that was the
double.
How do we go from Alethea to Mary? No one knows. But yeah, that's an extreme, right?
Right.
Yeah. I'm glad that she didn't name me Mary. I wouldn't have enjoyed it.
Yeah, that wouldn't. You know.
I'm not a Mary. Look at me.
Well, yeah. But if you were to name Mary, you might have been a Mary, which would have been not. This would have never happened if you were fucking Mary. I'll tell you that right now. We wouldn't be doing this if your name was fucking Mary. Are you kidding me?
Why would you do that to me?
And nothing against Mary.
I feel like he's discriminating against Marys right now. Like I didn't want to be one, but now he just took it to a whole nother level. Yeah, you wouldn't even be the bitch you is if you was a Mary.
That is true.
What was I gonna be?
There's nothing wrong with Mary. I'm just saying that if you were, because you're Alethea, right?
Yeah, sure.
That's the trajectory that you're on. If you were married, you'd be another person. And I don't even know if you would.
I might have finished high school.
Maybe.
I'm just trying
I'm almost certain there's a percentage of Marys that didn't.
I'm just trying to put it together.
Which ones? Okay, but Sean says, I don't regret. Mick Sean says.
Mick Sean. Yes, and then Mick Sean. Yes, that's my cousin. Hey, baby.
Mick Sean says, I don't regret any of my kids, but if I could change their mothers, meet Keisha Cole, meet Megan Good, LOL.
Because I want to let you know that you are in charge of who you have children with. I don't know if you knew that prior to tonight, but that's all you. What?
I'll be helping anybody tonight.
I don't think so, but I'm having fun with
solve
it.
This problem?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, what is it? Okay, because we got like 5 more minutes.
Right. Do we have 5 whole minutes?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, like about 5.
Okay.
So what is the solution to the forced fatherhood? You know what the funny thing is? It's not forced manhood.
No.
Oh no, Lord forbid it be that, right?
Forced fatherhood.
Not forced adulthood.
We're forcing it on you.
Be somebody's okay.
And I have, and like I matter of fact, I had to think about it. I got 2 friends.
In that situation.
Yeah.
And are they on the aspect of the forced fatherhood?
Yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah, sort of. Yeah. They're kind of on it.
You're watching.
They're kind of like, yeah, I told this bitch I ain't want no kid.
I guess I don't know what it's like. Because I don't know what it's like to want to.
Ladies, this is the flip. Now, see, my brain just turned on. Ladies, do we really want to have children for dudes who don't want to have a baby? So when he comes and says, hey, I don't want to have no kid, are we obligated then to not have it?
That's the interesting flip. Because then
that could be the solution. I mean,
I think some of it is just a person might not believe in abortion.
That's my issue.
Right.
I wish I did. I'm sorry, children. I love y'all. I wish I did, though.
I wish.
Because there's a couple of them I wouldn't have made it.
But I think it's more of that. I think some people are fine with it. Like, okay, this is not a good situation.
Right. And I know people like that who are definitely like, this isn't a good situation. It's not a good time. Right. But I feel like it's difficult because it's like, who gets to decide? So the story that I heard was that men felt like that women got the opportunity to choose twice. So we get to choose before we have sex, and then we got to choose again after we had sex.
That's very immature. So how many times did men get to choose?
Just the one.
No, it's 2 times 2. Yeah, it is one.
It's just the one.
It is true. That's
true.
But I mean, again, the initial thing is that first choice is the
men want two choices just like we got.
But it's not fair.
2.
It's not balanced. Like, it has to be an uneven amount of choices. Because if I get another choice, then you kind of get another choice too.
No.
Because then
the man overrules it because he's the man.
Right. And I was gonna say, so if that happens, then it's really like I get to do whatever I want.
Yes. Now you're catching on.
Yeah, and I think that's stupid. I'm not gonna be part of the manosphere. What other delegation can I be a part of?
The men's delegation and the manosphere are 2 very interesting places, and
I want to be part of it, but I'd be saying shit that don't go with it.
We need better members of the men's delegation. I want better members of the men's delegation to start coming along and sharing information with their brethren, because some of the shit I be seeing, it's wild out here. Just like we're forcing them into fatherhood, they're forcing us into polygamy. We don't want to be polygamous, but the men say we have to.
That's deep. That's real deep. Everybody's forcing everybody to do other things that they want to do.
And if you don't want to be polygamous, I'll just cheat on you, and you are anyway.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How many glasses of bourbon have I had thus far?
I haven't paid much attention to you. I've had 3.
I think I've had about 4. Anyway, all right, we got a couple of these.
Okay, we're going to answer these. We're going to go because time is up. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
You got it.
I was trying to see if it was on that. Okay.
Well, my husband wants a baby. I can only read that much, yeah.
But why'd you put so much emphasis?
Because I can see
the rest. I know, but you was like, my husband wants a baby.
And I'm scared. Come on, don't make me read funny. I can read really good. It makes it sound look I can't read. Come on.
Like you got it hooked on phonics going on. Okay. My husband wants a baby, and I'm scared as shit. My daughter just turned 16 on July 4th. Happy birthday, Jared.
My daughter turned 26 on July 2nd. So
happy birthday.
Yeah, Devin had a birthday.
I don't want to start all over again. I could dig that.
And is that Shatava?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Shatava. Come on, man. Ain't y'all happy? Y'all happy? You just got married. That's what you do. Do he have kids? If he don't have no kids, you know you gotta get that man a baby. Now, don't. Come on now.
Now hold on.
What?
Get a baby from anywhere.
You gonna let him have a baby with somebody else and bring it in the house?
No, I'm saying you can find a baby. This baby.
You gonna find a baby?
We don't have to get into the logistics of how you can get a child, but you ain't got to necessarily start all over.
I think you do, because I think he wants a fresh baby. I don't think he wants.
You get fresh babies all over the place.
What kind of black market bullshit are you into? Because the way you saying it does not sound right.
I got a lot of things going on. If you're looking for a fresh
baby, give that man a baby. That's it.
I don't know.
That's my opinion.
I'm on the opposite side of that.
My name is Amak Malmain, and this is my opinion. If you don't feel like you want
to start all over again, then don't.
You got married to a man that wanted a baby. I think y'all talked about it before the wedding.
There's a lot of other options. You don't have to start all the way over.
But how you not gonna start over?
You can fast forward and get like a 16-year-old.
That's what I'm saying. If you get a big kid, nobody want that. Nobody want no grown person.
Well, you can get a 5-year-old.
You don't want that either.
Well, you can pick
No, I'm telling you, because you know that children, they learn the most of their personality and patterns are set by the age of 7. I don't want somebody half grown and who they gonna be. I need to mold you.
So what age do you start at?
Minimum. 0.
No, minimum.
Maximum, you mean?
Yeah, maximum.
2. And that's pushing it.
I knew a good 2-year-old, and then
just come on.
McShawn says, "How many? I mean, damn it! What the? Oh, it's not on that. It didn't change yet. It didn't.
Come on.
How many people in relationships even talk about if they want to have kids or not? Most of it is in the heat of the moment.
Oh my God, really?
That's deep. I don't do heat of the moment shit.
I don't need.
And
so I think I might be different. So me and you are both different.
Okay.
McShawn is representing the heat of the moment people.
Right.
I am absolutely a talker. As much as people be like, oh, you got a bunch of kids, a bunch of baby daddy. Every single one of them, we had conversations about children, if we wanted them, the possibilities. I wasn't on birth control because birth control is always, I got pregnant twice on birth control. That's after I already had 3 kids. And I was just like, I don't want no more kids. So I started taking birth control, even though it wasn't good for my body. Still got pregnant. And then I just said, well, fuck it. I'm going to get pregnant and be on birth control. Well, that don't make no sense. Listen, we had long, extensive conversations about the possibilities. If we were going to have kids, if we weren't going to have kids, do you want them? If you have sex with me, there is a possibility of me getting pregnant. And if you're not okay with having a kid with me, do not put your penis inside of me because I don't believe in abortion. I say those words. I say those words. That if you are uncomfortable with having a baby with me, please do not put your penis inside of me because I don't believe in abortion and I will have a baby.
Monica says flip answer. Because mothers bear the brunt of it all as far as pregnancy. I believe the weight is more on her to choose what's best for her and her child.
And I think so too. And I feel like it's really weird for men to want that second choice because it's like, okay, you had your choice. You decided. Now I'm pregnant. And now I need to think about what's going on with me and my body. And ultimately, I'm going to be responsible, especially if we're not married. So yeah, I get the second choice and you don't.
And I think that's interesting too, because in a way, I think that's where that high level thinking kind of comes in. It's like, because you don't have to do the pregnancy at all.
No, but that's what they're saying.
And that's what it's kind of
they're saying that they don't appreciate that women get the chance to say, I'm not doing the pregnancy.
Well, that's
I'm
what
not
I'm saying. But I think the initiative still starts with, even though you might be like, I'm gonna walk away and you better not It's like, but you will still, you'll end up doing a couple of different things. One is you're gonna either have her go through this whole pregnancy regardless, or you're gonna have to make a decision to have an abortion. Like either way, you initiated something that didn't need to be initiated. You just made a better decision on the front end.
I'm a big fan of making better decisions on the front end. We got comments.
McShawn says, or is it the twin forcing them not to run? Oh, the twins.
No comment.
No one's gonna. Okay. He doesn't have. Shantava says he doesn't have any kids at all.
Oh, Shantava, you got to. Now, come on now. Don't do that man like that. He does not have any children. He want to have one. Starting over ain't so bad.
Sean said he's saying adoption. Sean that's what he's saying.
But you still got to start over. Like, even when you adopt, you're not finna adopt a grown person. You have to adopt a child.
Yeah, that's true. But we didn't solve this problem yet.
No, we didn't solve the problem. We talked about it. Forced fatherhood is a thing.
We got to solve it.
What is the solution? Protect your fucking seed. That's the solution. I'm so serious. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I feel like if men thought of their sperm as seeds, which they are, to life, would you want to plant your seed in infertile ground? Or just any old place? You just throw it here, throw it there, and good luck? Or would you like to have a plot of land set aside? It's been fertilized and toiled over and, turned over and it's going to grow well. You got choices. Protect your fucking seed until you have the ideal situation. There's so many ways to do it. And instead of bitching about the way that biology and life works, understand your part in it and do better.
I fucking dig that. I don't know if I could have said it better. I probably could have said it better had I not had 5 of these. 6. Is this 6? Is this fucking 6?
I don't know. It might be.
I was gonna say, let me read this and then you come with a solution, but you.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead and read it. It's too late.
No.
Okay.
It says, "Stop it, Isaac Lely. When you're off that drink, smoke, or finally getting your chance after holding out, you're getting it in. It's human nature."
Yeah, but that's why those conversations, for me, the conversations happen long before we drinking. These are sober conversations. We're on our third date conversations. These are, I'm not shy about it. We're going to have it before the dick is out. We having this conversation.
It's early on, yeah. So it's not the heat of the moment thing. And I don't believe in that. I'm relatively strategic.
And I like the heat of the moment.
Yeah,
but that's because we already talked about it.
That's still, that's different. It's like, but again, like you said, you already talked about it. So the heat of the moment,
so whatever we do in the heat of the moment, we already had the discussions that we needed to have, and I think that is a big deal, which isn't the topic of the conversation today. We're gonna go, but it's a big deal that we don't have those conversations prior to. So maybe that's the solution. Talk, motherfucker. Quit sticking your dick and quit taking your pants off for people you haven't talked to.
Or assumption. People are like, oh, I assume he's gonna do the right thing.
Right. Or you feel like you've noticed their character, or you're on the pill, or he said whatever, he's gonna pull out whatever. I don't know, whatever it is. If you haven't had the full conversation, like the fuck, have them.
We're ending on this. Do not, Renika says, in all caps, the whole time, do not have sex and then you won't potentially have to be in the situation.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. Unless you're Jesus and you married.
Why do you put the Jesus married talk?
Because she didn't have.
Yes, she did.
She didn't.
Yes, she did.
The Lord.
Go back and read it.
I read it twice.
Read it again.
I'm not reading it.
She did.
I read the whole thing twice.
She did.
Anyway. All right, look. We got to do the other.
We got to do the stuff. Listen.
There we go. This one.
I want y'all to know that I ain't shit.
Whoa.
That's how we started this.
Okay.
So last week we did extra bourbon and pancakes. My ass completely forgot to put it up. I know, right? I'm so horrible. I'm so ashamed.
What would you tell me now?
Because I just thought about it. When it popped up, I was like, oh my God, I am so ashamed of myself. So tomorrow, there's going to be a double dose of extra bourbon and pancakes because I'm going to do what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
You know the funny thing is too? That episode, okay, you're going to want to know, because what was it? Just give them a little hint of what it was.
About people eating ass?
About people eating ass.
It's a lot of ass eating going around.
It's not
not between us.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait, don't.
That didn't sound right.
Can you put it right where it needs to be?
It's going around. It's like a thing.
In the world.
I'm in this group. Yeah. And it's like, it's
an ass eating group?
No. On this group.
I'm sorry. You're going to hear that later. I hit the microphone.
I'm in this group, and it seemed like every other post is somebody talking about getting their ass ate or wanting to.
What is the group? You can't say the group.
No, it's on Facebook. But it's supposed to be like a black women's group. But no, but it's a lot of ass eating in the group. It's just something that constantly comes up. It's really weird for me.
Okay.
I didn't know it was that prevalent. Anyway, we did talk about that last week, so it's going to be interesting, right? Mm-hmm. And then we have something to talk about tonight. So it's going to be a double up in the morning. Promise, swear to God, no excuses. Extra bourbon and pancakes. You can listen to it on Spotify, Apple, or Google Podcasts. It says available every Friday, unless Alethea is fucking up.
I didn't know you was fucking up.
I was.
You didn't even tell me.
I just did.
I know. In front of everybody, cool.
That's the best way. You can't yell at me.
Listen, if you would like to support,
he would yell at me.
I don't yell at you. I've never yelled at you before.
He has.
I've never yelled at you.
He has.
I'm not even a yeller.
Why do you say that?
I'm not. No one's that knows me. I've never yelled. You know what?
In your life? Right.
Yeah, no. I was a kid. I've never yelled. No, I don't yell. Anyway,
he raised his voice at me.
It makes like I'm abusive. I'm not abusive.
He
don't
is.
do that. Do not do that. This is fucking.
I'm joking. They know I'm joking. Come on, read the thing.
Going for office one day. You fucking
read the thing.
Right, look. All I'm saying is, there's a lot of ways to support Bourbon and Pancakes.
Share.
Right. You can share this.
Tell your friends.
Invite your friends.
Please.
Don't just tell them to come on.
Like tell them.
Because we have conversations like this, right? And these conversations
great time.
Ultimately will fucking change the world.
It can. That's the plan.
Now you can also buy. We got a couple more of these left. And don't put vodka in this. Don't put
bourbon
rum in it. You can drink whatever you want, but don't put that in it. When you buy this, you put fucking bourbon in this. right?
Bourbon and Pancakes.
A logo on it. You represent. You feel good when you do the show. You can support like that.
Drink the drink.
You can also support via Cash App. You're like, you know what? I already got a glass. But I love what you guys are doing. I want to, we had somebody come in with some shout out. Had someone set up everything. We finally marked things. So that way we don't have to see how good the mood was because the camera.
We didn't have to fight about where the camera was
I was
tonight.
like, yo, we should mark it. And now it's marked. So I appreciate
the
production team. One person, but it's a team. It's a team of
He's on the team.
One man. He came.
Team of one.
Right. He put the light where it needed to be. It's probably a little more clearer than normal. Right?
Awesome today.
The cameras where everything's marked. It's you can't see it, but I see
tape
it.
all over my living room.
But that's where your dollars go to, right? You support us.
I did not pay him. He's gonna want payment eventually, though. One day. One day, yeah. So, if he keeps doing stuff, I'm gonna have to pay him. He's gonna be like, all right, I did enough pro bono.
It helped out. So you can do that. That's $ Bourbon and Pancakes, right? You can subscribe to the YouTube page.
Please.
We're building that now. We're focusing on that.
It's very important.
And then lastly, we need help.
Do we?
Yeah, we need help.
What do we need help with?
Say you got like 10 projects you need done for Bourbon Pancakes and your personal thing. If you're good at project management, product design, whatever you got skill.
It's work that I have to do. I don't know how to pass it out.
Social media skills. If you want to support Bourbon and Pancakes, you want to be on the fucking team that we're building because we're going places. God damn it. You said what?
What?
We're going places. If you want to fucking help, you can support that way too. Anyway,
we're gonna do this again next week.
We will.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. We are gonna go. We're gonna do the second show.
I'm going for another drink.
No, I'm not going.
Yeah, mine's gone. I have another one.
I'm done. I'm good for the evening. So I'm not pouring anything else. Anyway, we appreciate you guys for coming.
Thank y'all.
We will see you.